Found in Dian Division of the southwest region of Cameroon, bordering the neighboring country of Nigeria. The Bakassi Peninsula lies roughly between latitudes 4 degrees 2 south and 5 degrees 10 north and longitudes 8 degrees 20 and 9 degrees 08 east. The Bakassi Peninsula is a swampy, resource-rich, low-lying area, largely consisting of mangrove. It is situated at the extreme eastern end of the Gulf of Guinea, where the warm east-flowing Guinea current meets the cool north-flowing Benguela current. These two great ocean currents interact, creating huge foamy breakers which constantly advance towards the shore and building submarine shoals, rich in fish, streams, and an amazing variety of other marine life forms. This makes the Bakassi area a very fertile fishing ground, comparable only to Newfoundland in North America and Scandinavia in Western Europe. The peninsula is commonly described as oil-rich, though in fact, no commercially viable deposits of oil have been discovered. However, this area has aroused considerable interest from oil companies in the light of the discovery of rich reserves of high-grade crude oil elsewhere in Nigeria. The population of Bakassi area is generally put at between 150 to 300,000. Bakassi comprises an insular part made up of Idabatu, Kumbu Itindi, and Kumbu Abedimo subdivisions, and a less continental part made up of Bamuso and Isangele. The main inhabitants are the Efik, the Ibiobio, the Bakole, the Barombi, Balondo, with cross-migrants of Bayangi. Control of the peninsula has been disputed between two countries since the 70s. The dispute was brought in 1994 by Cameroon to the International Court of Justice, which awarded the peninsula to Cameroon in 2002. The handover process began in August 2006 when Nigeria withdrew its troops from the region and the northern portion was transferred to Cameroon. The transfer of the region was completed in August 2008. Many residents moved from the peninsula to Nigeria, but before and after the transfer was completed, there have been clashes between Cameroonian forces and the residents opposed to the handover. It is also worthy to note that since 1990, these villages have known little or no peace owing to sporadic attacks by unidentified assailants, and ethnic strife has become common currency in the area, leaving the military embarrassed, official diplomacy humiliated, the inhabitants insecure, and the prospect of a durable peace in jeopardy. The first attack in November 2007 left 21 Cameroonian soldiers dead and 10 people on the side of the attackers wounded. The second attack was on June 9, 2008, killing the local government authority, the divisional officer of Kumbu Abedimo, and some Cameroonian soldiers. The most conspicuous attack was on July 24, 2008, where some villagers were seriously wounded, 1 journalist and 2 soldiers killed, and 10 attackers apprehended. Attacks on oil installations have been recorded since January 2008. Nonetheless, the official transfer of the Bakassi Peninsula to the Cameroon government was done on August 14, 2008. Cameroon is carrying out investment projects in Bakassi aimed at rehabilitating existing equipment or at creating new ones. All these actions of the Cameroon government are geared towards development with the focus of bringing a lasting peace in the area. In spite of all these developmental projects, there is still a non-cooperative attitude, mutual ethnic suspicion, and covert hostility among the civilian population. This might make the Bakassi Peninsula to continue to be engulfed in a spiral of conflicts even after all the official diplomacy on August 14, 2008.
The condition is above Cameroonian, what kind of we have all run away from our villages and become refugees.
To complement the efforts of Cameroon government, a non-governmental organization in Cameroon called AFRICAphonie undertook in November 2009 a project titled Enhancing Citizen Peace Building Capacity in the Bakassi Peninsula. The first port of call was Kumbu Abedimo. The project, with support from the United States Institute of Peace, is the first of its kind in Bakassi, and it seeks to endorse this official diplomacy by instituting a track 2 advocacy approach that involves citizen peacemaking and peace-building capacity. As in all societies, there exists a world of indigenous knowledge, norms, skills, and practices which are relevant to establishing and maintaining peaceful relationships between individuals and groups, and to deal with differences and disputes.
The peace where other man they bring them from on top, where they tell that someone live in peace, they be different from peace where they someone has said.
This effort to complement government actions is to share ideas and information with a wide range of actors on how to predict conflict and emergency situations, how to recognize the danger signals, and how to develop appropriate mechanisms to avert gun violence. One aspect that featured prominently in the workshops is a training model on the relevant concepts of conflict management and peace building among civil society actors. At the end of the public discussion and training workshop, it was evident that the participants were satisfied. As darkness envelops Kumbu Abedimo and the village goes to sleep, the AFRICAphonie Bakassi Peace Team gets ready for Isangele, the next port of call.